Yes, guys, I welcome you to my YouTube channel. Feel free to subscribe and don't forget to like this video. In Kenya today, there is a common word, the Lord of Poverty, that the politicians are very much fond of using. So, who is the Lord of Poverty? The Lord of Poverty, in its true meaning and context, is a person of influence who uses donations, tokens, aids to influence the masses. In so doing, he makes the life of the masses worse than they were. In any case, he makes them poorer than they were. In my community, we have a saying that you should teach a man how to fish. You should not give him fish, but teach him how to fish. When you give a man fish, this man will not learn to be self-independent. He will be depending on you, hence becoming your slave. So, to help a man, show a man how to fish. That brings us back to the Lord of Poverty. The Lord of Poverty has perfected the art of giving a man fish, tokens, donations, but he never tells the man on how to be self-reliant. And that's why the British author Graham Bruce Hancock, in his novel The Lord of Poverty, paints a very bleak picture of a person of influence who uses his influence, who uses donations to influence the masses. That's the Lord of Poverty in its true meaning and context. The Lord of Poverty goes hand in hand with the Lord of the Flies. The Lord of the Flies is actually the Lord of Poverty. The Lord of the Flies is a person of influence who uses his position to lure other flies. In this context, the flies that follows the Lord of the Flies follows the flies not because they like him or love him, but they follow him because of the material gain they get from the Lord of the Flies. In the Kenyan context, the Lord of the Flies is actually the leader with influence who uses other smaller leaders to achieve his objective. These other leaders following the Lord of the Flies do so in the pretext that they are seeking development. There is no development they are seeking. They are after their own selfish gains and material gains. That's what the Lord of the Flies is all about. So the Lord of Poverty and the Lord of Flies goes together. It's somebody of influence who uses his position to impoverish the masses who do not know what is happening. In the Kenyan context, you can decide for yourself who the Lord of Poverty is. Somebody who is entrusted with a position of authority to better the life of the masses, calling somebody without any portfolio the Lord of Poverty. That's the highest form of deceit. A thief will be quick to call somebody a thief so that he might not be called a thief himself, but he still remains a thief. So guys, these politicians using the term the Lord of Poverty, they must be interrogated, for they are assuming that all Kenyans are stupid. They are assuming that the masses are not even aware of what is happening. But we are in the era of information. We are in the era of very bright and intelligent people. So the Lord of Poverty should not cheat the masses by blaming somebody who has no authority, somebody who has no mandate to lead. Calling such a person without any mandate or any portfolio the Lord of Poverty is the highest form of deceit. You are the Lord of Poverty because you are in position of authority You are charged with the responsibility of making our lives better. So you are trying to pass the baton to somebody without any mandate. Don't deceive the masses. You are the Lord of poverty. Thanks, guys. Subscribe to my channel, for we have so much to expose. Don't forget to like this video. Thank you.